Man, I went to a
That
21
part.
Savage show. He was hard nosed. He just came out the streets, right?
Yeah.
And, man, pulled up in a thermal. He had the long johns on. He had the jeans on. I was like, oh shit, this nigga coming out the mud. He coming out the gutter.
I hop in that ghost, and then I go.
All right. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what's going on. We back at it again. I hope you guys have had a wonderful week so far. You know, it's your favorite dudes in the building.
It's your favorite podcast. We on your timeline. You already know who it is. Coded Entry, the gang, the motherfucking guys.
I think we're the number one podcast, bro. In my head, we're the number one podcast. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, it just makes sense.
It
just
just
makes
makes
sense.
It just
sense.
makes sense.
To be honest, man, ain't nobody
does.
getting to the nitty gritty like we is.
For real. You ain't
We
lying
speak
there.
differently. We speak almost shit. You know, we got variety. We got
for
got
real.
spice in there. We
We
got
got
seasoning.
range for sure.
Yeah, our range is definitely out of there. Like our range is insane, bro. So
For real. True.
excellent, bro.
Just getting on into it, man. How's y'all weekend been, man? How's y'all week been, man?
You go first, man. You always ask this question.
Yeah.
Oh, dang, now they on me.
Talk about
now.
cut the Cavs week.
Yeah.
That was Cutthroat Cavs week.
It's been good, man. I've been real in my mental a lot, man. Like I was telling you earlier, like I've been dealing with a whole lot of like, I don't know, man. Feel like I'm trying not to let my emotions get the best of me. You know what I mean? Like I have a lot of things that I'm trying to take care of, a lot of things that I'm trying to do and aspire to be, and I'm just trying to work on, better, staying focused on that.
Yeah.
So, it's been good so far. I'll say one thing that definitely put me back in the mojo, back in the game was that new Napoleon movie that dropped.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
You
I had to
hyped for
watch
that?
You
I watched it. I watched
Oh.
it.
Watched it. Ooh.
It was good. It was really good. Joaquin
Really?
Phoenix,
Okay.
absolutely amazing.
Okay.
It just to see how he was, just to see how he was back then, just Napoleon and just his mindset and how highly he thought of himself.
Yeah.
On the battlefield was insane, bro. This dude was immaculate.
Yeah.
If I could say, if he only had one weakness, it was potentially losing the love of his life. And they go over that just because behind every powerful man is a powerful woman.
That part.
Yeah.
And in his case, he definitely had a quite powerful woman behind him, boy.
Yeah.
He was a reason for a lot of his victories.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they was able to show light on that, because I was thinking that it was just about him, but they went further deeper into the love of his life.
Yeah. And I'm sure that probably was the biggest impact
Yeah.
for him, for sure. Because I mean, we all like that. Say we want the hoes and want like this, that, and the third, but we really be needing that one.
For real.
That one
For real.
that one kid that can elevate us and take us to another level. I mean, in this case, Napoleon was a fucking menace.
That dude was a dog.
He was
boy.
a dog on the warfield and on the battlefield and shit like that. So I mean, if she's able to have an effect on that, I mean,
She added to his character for sure.
Oh, yeah.
That's different, bro.
For sure.
That's a keeper.
Yeah.
A keeper.
You know
For
what
sure.
I mean? And definitely
That's a
something I
strong
would love
bond.
to have in this lifetime for sure. You know what I mean? I need me a little Josephine. For real.
Had that bond even Naruto characters are jealous of.
Yes.
That
But how
part.
about y'all, man? How's y'all weekend been, man?
Mine pretty good week. Nothing too crazy. Just on the grind like usual. Constantly bettering myself and all that stuff. Getting my work ethic up. Getting my mental up. All that type of stuff. The boy done got back in the gym. We back on it.
Okay.
In them games, he said
You know.
2024, boy.
You know, next week y'all see me, I'm gonna be. There's not gonna be enough room on this couch. You got this. You got to sit down over there.
Damn, like what you taking?
And it's gonna pop up
That
looking like,
nigga trying to turn into Mark Henry.
I was gonna say, goddamn Brock Lesnar. and shit.
A whole lot of self improvement going on. We love to see it.
That's good.
Nah,
That's real good.
That part, man. I've kind of been on that same tip. Self improvement and a lot of. I think the biggest thing has been just exercising your mind. Like I think a lot of people will sit down and not really work their mind out, and sometimes your mind needs to be worked out, bro.
100%.
Otherwise, you can dig them deep holes. You can go in them
lose
dark,
yourself.
Yeah, you can go in them dark tunnels, and you can like you said, lose yourself.
Yeah.
And you never want to be that, man. And one way that I exercise my mind is I play games. I'm a gamer, man. It might not look like it, but I'm a gamer for sure. And I play that game. Yeah, for sure. I play Smite, man. We were just talking about the new Smite game that's coming out, man.
Yeah,
And,
for our fellow gamers out there, Smite 2.
Yeah.
You know, if you're in the MOBAs and stuff like that, you've dabbled in Smite, maybe League of Legends, some shit like that. Smite 2 about to be the next biggest thing.
Yeah.
I'm banking on it.
gonna be the next big thing. Blueface voice type shit.
They use an Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah.
They're about to be
Unreal Engine 5.
Unreal
Yeah.
Engine 5. They're about to do a lot of stuff.
Now that's gonna be fire.
That they couldn't do before
It's gonna be
with
some
regular
big
Smite.
changes, man. And then Smite came out fucking 10,
Oh,
15
a little bit
seemed
over
like-
10 years ago. Because
Seemed
they had
like
to,
I was legit.
I remember you were the one who brought the game up to me in basic training.
Yeah.
Like
That's
I'll never
crazy.
forget that. Yeah.
That was 7-8 years ago.
Yeah.
Look where we are now, and I'm still playing the game. And
Literally.
I love it. I ain't gonna lie.
when that bit first came out, it looked like it could be a Nintendo 64 game. How long ago it came out? Like, I'm talking like it looked like shapes running around. Like that. It's been out for a minute, and they've perfected it. You know, refined it up into this day. It is still going, and now Smite 2 is about to drop. They're about to be able to with Unreal Engine 5. They're about to be able to do a lot of shit that they couldn't do with Smite 1. You know, a lot of stuff that people have been asking for. Everyone's about to get what they want with this shit coming out. Big hype. Later this year, I think they said like summer of this year.
Yeah, like
We are ready for that shit.
A lot of big things coming out, man, especially for music. 21 Savage just released his new album.
woo,
Fire.
Yes, sir.
Woo. That shit is fire. American Dream.
American
Yes,
Dream.
sir.
Hey man, it's been a long time since 21 Savage dropped, man.
My favorite song got Brent Fires on it, spazzing on there, going crazy. Got a song with Summer Walker, going crazy on that one too. And then the all-time favorite, Red Rum. He was cooking up on that one. He had a lot of shit to say. He was spitting some disses at Gunna,
Oh yeah.
big time. He said, "How will we standing on couches, but you not standing on business?" I said, "Whoa."
Hey man,
Oh, man.
21
Oh.
Savage has been that guy for a minute, man. I think his flowers have low key been like snuck under the rug. Like
Yeah.
I don't think people really realize like his albums have been like bangers. Like ever since he's came out, I can't remember a 21 Savage album that flopped. I ain't gonna lie.
His contract, if I'm not mistaken, he got a 90-10. A 90-10 contract.
Yeah.
And he said the only way that you can do that is if you're generating enough money for yourself to be able to dish out whatever's left over to the actual label.
Crazy.
Yeah, a 90-20 deal, or a 90-10 deal,
Yeah.
it's insane. He said most people can't do that.
And we talking about the same nigga that sat on the couch and was like, "It's a knife.
It's nice.
It's a knife." You wouldn't. Hey, look, man. I went to
That
a 21 Savage show. He came to my college, Fort Valley. I went to HBCU, and man, when he came, man, I thought 21 Savage was like he was hard nosed. He just came out the streets, right?
Yeah.
And, man, pulled up in a thermal. Like you know them thermals like that you see your grandpa wearing and shit. Yeah,
Had the long johns.
yeah, he had the long johns on. He had the jeans on. I was like, oh shit, this nigga coming out the mud. He coming out the gutter. Okay. I see him. He out in the field. He out at night. The only niggas that's wearing a thermal in Atlanta are niggas that's out all night. Like they don't got they mean business. They trying to go make some money. You feel me? For real. So
It's definitely been a while since 21 dropped something of his own. Because when you hear 21, he's usually a feature on something, on someone's album. He had his while with J. Cole. Most recently it was with Drake. Had the whole like Spin About You and all that type stuff.
Yeah.
But now, like him dropping American Dream, it's big hype. I'm ready to hear like his songs playing everywhere. Because I've heard all the songs now myself, and I didn't hear a single one I didn't like. It was straight gas.
And I know it got even more pressure behind it, man, because I already know y'all seen that trailer.
Yeah. Hey, look, it ain't just music, my boy. My boy coming out with a movie.
Yes, sir.
A movie?
A movie, and look who's in it. It got
Crazy.
Caleb McLaughlin, and it has the all-time legendary. We already say he's collecting Infinity Stones. He got them all. Now he just snapping his fingers at this point.
Yeah.
Donald Glover.
Donald Glover playing 21, bro.
Playing
And-
21
And
Savage.
Caleb, hey, look, y'all see him. Y'all always see Caleb.
Yeah.
If you ain't know, y'all always see him. He back there on that goddamn poster. He right there, man. Cousins in Stranger Things, and now playing 21 Savage as a young boy.
How do you think this movie is gonna be, bro? Because I'm not gonna lie, like seeing the trailer, bro, it threw my head in a blender because I'm like, bro, like, and then I seen the promotion for it, and I'm like, what is going on? It looks like a what if movie trailer.
The first time I ever seen anything about this, it was the picture that showed all three of them, like, you know, kind of like
Sitting
like
together, yeah.
sitting together. I was like, who
Yeah.
edited this? Like,
Yeah.
I thought this shit was like a joke.
It
like,
looked like a parody.
it looked like
Yeah.
somebody just
And
made a fucking edit.
And I think the biggest reason why is y'all see Donald Glover with them dreads.
That part, that 40-year-old dude trying to pretend to be
Trying to be young 21.
25 or 24-year-old 21 Savage. This shit look crazy.
Them dreads do look a little placed on his head.
I seen them all with the knife on their forehead. I'm like, what the fuck?
I said, is this some strange, like, 21 ritual? What are they doing? Like,
Hey, man.
it's a knife.
But then I looked at the
It's a
comments. I
knife.
seen everyone like, "Oh, I can't wait for this shit." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "Wait for what? What is
Yeah.
happening?"
Yeah,
Like,
you confused. You don't even know
I
how
was
to
mad
approach the
confused.
situation, bro.
That shit look crazy.
until I went and looked it up myself. I'm like, "Yo, what?"
Yeah.
Shit.
I think the movie's gonna be really
Oh,
good.
yeah,
I'm
You think
not
it's
gonna
gonna
be
lie.
good?
I think it's gonna be really good, and I think it's gonna be on par because I think they plan on doing a Michael Jackson biopic as well.
I did see the trailer
And
or
I'm-
something about it.
Stamp this right now. I think the 21 Savage biopic and the Michael Jackson biopic, as far as ratings, I think they're going to be the same.
It's going to be one of his family members playing it. One of Michael Jackson's family
Yeah.
members playing
Because
it.
there's still to this day people talking about Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's how big of an impact
I
he
just
had
seen
on the
those-
world.
They was trying to bring up another case on him. I'm like, come on, bro. This dude, let him rest, bro.
Bro, they keep
let him
on
rest.
pulling out that
They
shovel,
love-
trying to dig up that grave, bro.
There's some dude talking about he was, messing with him when he was younger. It's like,
Yeah.
bro, come on, bro. Let him rest.
You
Let
know,
him
you know how
rest.
shit go when that money come involved.
Yeah.
They realize they can get some money from something. They going. It don't matter how long ago it was.
that part.
It
It's
don't
like,
matter how long.
Ever
it was.
since it became a trend to fucking try to put dirt on celebrities to get, to benefit from it,
Yeah.
the motherfuckers will look for anything,
It just
even if
seemed
it
like
means
some
digging up some graves.
Yeah, it just seemed like some Salem witch trials type shit. Here's a witch. There's a witch. Like, it's like, come on, bro. What proof?
Yeah.
Prove you're not guilty. That part, right?
Hey, I mean,
Nigga.
Guilty until proven innocent.
he ain't here to be proven guilty no more, to be honest. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I ain't gonna take nothing away from the people that are coming out, but
Yeah.
it's like, damn.
Man, bro, you just hate to see it, man. You really do, especially in today's day and age. And another thing, too, this is more personal, bro. Now, I'm only bringing this up because y'all from down south, man, and y'all from this area. What's up with now, there's a restaurant, and I've been hearing a lot about the Atlanta restaurants as of recently, man.
Man, you know
What's
why?
going on with
Man,
y'all,
you know
bro?
why?
Y'all
What you
charging,
mean?
there is an Atlanta restaurant that is now incorporating health insurance within their customer's bill. Explain that, please, sir. Both of y'all. Explain that, please.
I don't think nobody can explain
I was
that.
about to say.
I
I know Atlanta restaurants for
y'all
two
don't want to
things.
make money out there. Y'all restaurants don't want to make money. Y'all closing at weird
Nah,
times.
I
that-
know
that is
Atlanta
not-
restaurants
nah,
for two things.
They will make money from
Get in
that.
some like good cheap food real quick or fighting. I don't know about this health insurance shit.
Hey, look, man, that just seemed like another portion of the bill that you don't know about.
That's crazy.
That's what it looked like. I mean, they include gratuity everywhere. Why not include that health insurance?
He's justifying it.
Hey, look, man, I'm just saying, bro. Like, I mean, I'm not. I don't think that shit's cool. But I mean, with all of the what is
We
it?
getting a lot of slack in Atlanta with their
Man, it's
restaurants.
Keith Lee, man. Keith Lee went and exposed.
Bro.
he on tour out. He ripped us a new one, man.
That
he
part.
came in and
Yeah,
did,
no.
did the Keith Lee blender. He turned the Tasmanian devil and shit.
God. Bro, the amount of memes I've been seeing ever since that shit happened is like, you know, you just a minimum wage worker at your restaurant. You see Keith Lee walk in, they start shaking and shit.
That's true, man.
You got a stain on the floor, and Keith Lee just walked in.
And the dudes,
He walk in with his hands. You already know he got them hands. Put them hands together.
go ahead and know that video.
Grab you on your shoulder. Hey, let me talk to you. I got a problem.
Yo, did you know he used to do UFC?
Keith,
I
He
didn't know
used to do
that.
mixed martial arts. He was like a fighter. Like that motherfucker be throwing them
didn't know
things.
that.
I ain't know that.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay. He was like, he really standing on business. They think he just doing fuel reviews. He was like, don't worry, I got some knuckle sandwiches too.
Oh, nah.
They always for sale.
What's crazy, I can see that.
Yeah.
His demeanor. Yeah, he has a certain demeanor that.
He got some anger to get off.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Sitting
Especially
on composed like that with some food.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, man. His impact is heavy, man. And I think that might be a reason why that they bring up the health insurance and all that other shit.
For something like that.
I don't know, man.
Damn.
Because, you know, once they bring up one thing, it become like a spiral staircase. They start going into all types of shit, bro.
Going in more.
And we all knew niggas in Atlanta don't got no type of customer service. We
No.
knew that. So,
That's the crazy.
And best believe you still better tip.
I've even
You
heard,
getting your
like-
ass knocked out at the door.
Yeah, I've heard Cardi B spazzing about it. I think I
Yeah.
heard Nicki Minaj spazzing about it one time.
But I wouldn't even count it as, because Atlanta being such a hub, I wouldn't even count that as like Southern hospitality. I wouldn't count Atlanta. If you were to go to Atlanta, yeah, it's okay to expect Southern hospitality, but I don't think
Only
it's
from
that.
certain parts.
Yeah, it depends on where you're going.
Yeah.
Okay.
For real.
Okay.
Like,
Southern
anywhere-
hospitality is a real thing, but you're not gonna find it in most of Atlanta.
Yeah, nah.
Everyone's about they hustle in Atlanta.
Yeah,
If you ain't
everybody
talking-
tryna-
If you ain't talking that chicken,
Yeah,
keep
man.
it moving. Keep
Everybody
stepping.
looking for that come up, man. For
I
real.
see. Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I had to ask y'all about that, man. Cause I'm like, man, I don't know. I said, why don't I ask these folks? Let me
Yeah,
see
go,
what they-
go eat somewhere in Savannah.
Yeah, for real.
Go
I was
eat
like, I knew
somewhere in
y'all
Savannah.
know what's up.
Yeah, nah, man, it's wild. Fucking, let's think about like how the NFL's been going, bro. With the playoffs, the lights, camera, action, Taylor Swift effect.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Taylor Swift
man.
effect. She was out there crowd surfing. I mean, not crowd surfing, swag surfing. Let me fix that. I'm from Georgia. I should know that. Like, I should know that. But she was out there swag surfing to beat the goddamn the Miami Dolphins, man.
That part.
The Miami Dolphins, bro. They were looked at as like one of the most high powered offenses in probably like the past couple of years. And then they get on stage and it's wild card weekend. They play their game and they just dud. They look terrible.
Oh my
They can't
goodness.
even. Their offense looks like the Commanders' offense. Looks like my favorite team's offense, and we suck. We suck.
I think
Bad.
you see, I don't even feel bad because I know Joey Coy, he was doing the host for the one of the awards shows and everything like that, and he was talking about how it just seems as if more people are focused on Taylor Swift than the actual NFL game.
And it is, bruh.
She
Like,
definitely
that
knows how
part.
to grab attention wherever she goes, whatever she does. Something she does just brings in attention.
Yeah,
And they up
like,
there swag surfing in the booth. They just
That's
won. They
crazy.
winning. They dusting the damn Dolphins. They look trash out there, man.
Jeez.
Shit, I ain't even mad at Taylor. Go out there and swag surf.
He said, I ain't even mad at it.
Go ahead and swag surf because y'all like shit. The Chiefs, man, they embarrassed the Dolphins, man.
That was that bad.
It was embarrassing. I mean, though you gotta take into account. I mean, they're NFL teams, so you would think in certain scenarios. It was in Kansas City, and Kansas City is really cold right now.
Yeah.
And with Miami being in Miami, it's hot. It's always hot in Miami. So they had to go up to Kansas City and play in the cold.
Ooh.
Yeah, and
Took
they
them
look,
out of their element.
man,
huh?
they look trash.
Oh my goodness.
They look absolutely.
was
They,
playing
they
in,
had
like,
that cold
negative
debuff.
Yeah, it was like negative degree temperature. It cracked what's his name's helmet.
Yeah, it was bad, man.
I couldn't do it.
Dang, what's his name? Why can't I Pat Mahomes?
Cold-
Cracked his damn
Yeah.
helmet. They said they ain't never seen no shit like that. I think it was like negative 15 or something.
Cold
like that.
temperatures completely cease my functions.
Have y'all
I
ever
can't.
played football in very cold temperature like
Yeah,
that?
never played
I
football.
played football back in middle school, a little bit of high school, but yeah,
Yeah.
I've had like it was not crazy. Like lowest temperature I think I probably ever played in was like 20, 25.
Mm.
That shit.
And that's
is not
bad.
fun.
That's bad. That sucks.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy.
Catching that football or even like trying to tackle somebody, that shit's annoying.
Nigga,
bro.
walking out to the field, I was already.
That motherfucker was hitting the Harlem
Nigga,
shit out there.
I wasn't starter, like, but I was on kickoff, so that was as much as I got until like it was my time to go on.
Yeah.
But so I'm sitting there on the sidelines fucking. Like you can hear my fucking helmet flicking up and down and shit. How hard my teeth chattering and shit.
Sounded like a Belgian mouthwash.
Oh
shit.
god.
Damn, that's crazy.
You ever seen the motherfuckers? Crazy,
Yeah, no.
bro.
When it finally came my time on the field, you know, I did. If I was on defense, you know, of course I was corner. If I was, you know, on offense, I was a wide receiver. But still, like, I feel like I could not get my full sprint just because, like, the weights in between, just sitting there still, because there was no doing like this on the field. Sitting there waiting, trying to look ready. Just cold, freezing my ass off.
Yeah, it's definitely a terrible time.
I hated it. Not fun.
Terrible time, bro.
No, that would definitely do it.
So
That would
below
definitely do it.
temperatures, I can't even imagine. Yeah, I'd have to sit the game out. I can't.
I would too. You see, I already told myself, I was like, when they start getting those temperatures outside, you don't need to be outside. I ain't got time for that. You're going to be freezing my thoughts. I'm going to have brain freeze. I'm not trying to do none of that.
Freezing thoughts is
I
crazy.
feel like the helmet stuck to your head and shit.
Literally, that shit is too damn cold.
Trying to take it off. and
Release
shit.
me.
I
Oh,
could not.
shit.
I could not. No. Another thing I also wanted to talk about is just one, Draymond being back in the NBA. He got back in there. He talked to Adam Sterling. He was planning on retiring.
Yeah,
He
they
was
talked
like-
him out of. He said he talked him out of retiring, right?
Yeah. I said, "Oh my goodness!" Like, so now this dude is back. He's revved up. He probably cracked a few skulls during practice. He said, "All right, I'm cool now. We can chill." He said, "Y'all already see what I do in practice."
Let's show you a little song real quick.
Yeah,
Oh my
that shit,
gosh,
man.
bro.
I was very surprised to hear about that, man, because and I know why Adam Sterling kept him. He was like, "Come on, man, it's the nature of the game. You gotta get a little, you know,
It's
I mean, revving
entertainment,
up."
man. Get that revenue, man. That attention.
That-
you know what that attention do.
Yeah, and then I even looked at what Carmelo was saying, because he was just sitting down not too long ago on a podcast talking about how Jokic has his number 15. And he was like, from the Denver Nuggets. And he feels as if it wasn't even Jokic if that was even Jokic's idea. He thinks it was like that team's idea to kind of wipe away any history, because for damn
Carmelo?
sure, man, that jersey should have been hung up instantly.
Yeah,
Like, that's crazy.
yeah.
All
That is
the things
bad.
he done, man.
Yeah.
They do that for some people, don't they? It's like, you know, they don't let someone claim a certain number if like there's a big
they'll
name
they'll
behind it.
retire a number real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. They should have done that for the Nuggets, but whatever.
They did that with
reason-
Kobe number for the
Oh
Lakers.
yeah,
right?
undoubtedly
They did 8 and 24. Yeah.
They did
Yeah.
that, and a few other people they've done it for too. Because there's certain numbers that's just, you know, it means something.
Yeah.
You know, so he was talking about that. He was hot about that, and he has every reason to be. He even lowered his glass. He said, "What you think?"
Nah, for sure, for sure.
That shit, man. So yeah, I've been looking at a little bit about that, man, because it's, you know, I always like to see what's going on within the sports, see what's going on within the community. So I was free Draymond. He back at it again. So
Golly, the minutes
wary.
they unleashed them.
yeah.
They unleashed the heathen.
Speaking of back at it again, though, fucking Kanye, he's making headlines again for a couple of reasons. First one, you know, us talking about those allegations that come back up from the grave. Motherfucker apparently is trying to sue Kanye for allegedly like assaulting him back in like 2022.
Who?
Just some random ass niggas claim Kanye attacked him. You know, back in 2022, and now he's trying to get compensated for it. There's a video floating around of like Kanye talking, you know, like in some angry altercation, but never any part of the video do you see him actually put hands on somebody. Of course, there's just one part of video. There's a motherfucker on the floor, and Kanye's walking off, and you know he's yelling. And apparently there's claims that like he said and shit like, you know, I'm gonna make an example out of, you know, this guy and shit like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit floating around about that, but I don't know. 2022 is 2 years ago now. It's a weird time to be just randomly bringing it back up now that you got attacked by Yeezus. Back then. It's like
Kanye say he always gets sued, man. That motherfucker always sitting in a court case. Bro.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah.
You know, quick settlement. Look at that.
Yeah.
You know?
My favorite videos be like when I think it'd be like TMZ or somebody trying to get footage of a Kanye or Jay-Z or something like that when they don't want to be recorded. And man, they be grabbing that camera so quick, man. They be like, man, get that camera on
they
my
be
face."
looking so damn mad, bro.
It
They
was
be
just funny
looking-
when he hit his head on that stop sign. What Kanye did.
I don't even remember that.
Oh, you
I
don't
gotta-
remember
I
that?
gotta see
That nigga wrung his head so hard.
Uh-huh.
That nigga said, and then went on a rampage, got mad. Started chasing him. He had to take the anger out.
Oh, shit.
Them niggas be looking so damn funny
Bro,
when they're
he
mad.
almost lifted the shit out of the concrete the way he hit that shit.
Oh,
Horrible. I ain't gonna
damn.
lie. And then Kim, are you okay? He's like, "Fuck, get that camera out of here."
Yeah, that nigga mad, boy. Looking like
Nigga had to find somebody to beat up.
But no,
Take
that's
the
the
anger
worst
out.
mad, bro. Where
yeah,
you,
the worst
where
man.
you just gotta find somebody and take it out.
Like you got to do something. Like
That's
you got to find it.
that's
in
some
the midst
crazy
of you
anger.
being mad.
And he mad because they the only ones just sitting there watching this shit.
Oh, God, like-
Nobody's knowing how you feeling right now. It's like
It's like that moment where somebody getting roasted and you laughing, and then that person be like, "What you laughing at?
Yeah, oh my goodness, yo.
scary
I can't
moment.
stand people like that.
What you laughing at?"
I know you ain't laughing, head
I know you ain't laughing. That John, they
Hey,
still
look, your
doing
face
that.
gets small. You be like,
Yeah.
It'd be the worst. It was the worst because I had times where like I'm completely just in a background. Like there's a whole layer of people in front of me.
Yeah.
You know, but they still like hear me laughing in the back. They look me up and down.
That's how you know they ain't like you.
Yeah,
They got
oh
beef
God.
with you. They be like, I'm not trying to see this nigga laughing, especially not at me.
I don't want to see this nigga having a good time at my expense.
Yeah,
like what?
nah, for sure.
Oh
That
shit.
shit. Don't care about nobody else but you.
But that shit with the allegations got heavily overshadowed by the fact that he's about the January 19th Vultures coming out with Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that, man. They need
So
to-
many people are hyped for that.
I am too. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah,
I know
no,
there's
I
gonna
am
be
too.
some slappers. That and what's his name? Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
With his backrooms with Travis Scott going crazy. That was trending for #1 on YouTube for a while.
You
That
looking
song goes
forward to
stupid.
Playboy Cardi?
I actually for this time, it's been so long. Yeah.
Really?
I'm about to
It's
say,
been so long, I
I wouldn't
don't
have thought
mind.
that. I wouldn't have thought that from you.
Yeah. I'll listen
Your
to some
your music taste is upgrading, huh?
It's always I've always listened to Cardi. I've never had a problem with Playboy Cardi. He's just not like back then. Yeah, I was kind of putting him in that same notion as like Lil Yachty a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Like I can't sit here and say I was a Lil Yachty fan. I
He
kinda
was
got,
worse than Lil Yachty. To be
Yeah.
honest,
You said you think he worse?
Oh,
No,
on
what
the-
I mean by like
Comparing
the-
like their starts.
yeah, their
Yeah.
starts
Yeah.
and their mumble rap.
Yeah.
yeah, like he just took Playboy Cardi took that and just ran with it.
Yeah.
Lil Yachty, they were like, oh yeah, these niggas can't rap, this, that, and the third,
Yeah.
and then that's when Lil Yachty went on that spree of like, I gotta prove these niggas wrong.
Yeah. When like he was first starting out, like the only people I really knew listening to Lil Yachty was like me and like other high school kids. Like when like he was dropping like Minnesota, One More Night, shit like that.
No, that shit was fire. It was
Or
good.
that was a different age Yachty. Like he wasn't fast rapping, none of that shit. The fastest he ever rapped back then was when he dropped that small little like minute long song, Maze 97. Like he spazzed on that shit. But yeah, it took people a while to get used to Yachty. It took people even longer to get used to Cardi.
Yeah. But Cardi, he took it by storm, man.
Mhm.
But now he's at that point where like he got that. I ain't gonna lie.
that fan base
He got more than just this. he got more than just this, man.
He got the vampires
He
with
got this too.
Yeah. He got the vampires with
Hey,
him.
for real, man. I knew Cardi was different when he up there performing with them bald white dudes on stage.
Yeah, him.
Them
Yeah.
Ragers. I said, oh, okay, yeah, he's out of there. He's out of there.
Them motherfucking headbangers, bro.
Yeah.
Going crazy. He definitely going crazy with it. So I'm looking forward to him dropping at some point this year. And then who else? Like we said, we were listening to Concrete Boys. I want to see them drop something.
Yeah, for sure.
I definitely look forward to that, man.
Since we on the topic of music, man, we might as well bring up I think his name Big Juke, Big Jock, whatever his name is. I can't pronounce it right, but I'm butchering it. He just died.
That's Yo Gotti's older brother.
Yeah,
huh?
Yo Gotti's older brother.
Oh,
But
shit.
it's my thing is it's like everything is getting pushed to the internet and people will have their own opinions and the internet's blowing it up because we all know Yo Gotti, Young Dolph situation and allegedly people believe that Yo Gotti was involved in
With
the
it.
Young Dolph death, right?
Yeah.
So with his older brother dying, there of course people are like, I mean, I'm not gonna say of course because who knows, right?
What they're saying, like Young Dog people, like
Yeah,
got their
yeah.
get
They
back?
said Young Dog people got their get back, and they're talking about like finally. I'm seeing stuff like
Nah,
that
that's crazy.
getting
Nah,
posted
they-
on the internet, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's the internet, man, and this is why I hate the shit because I feel like it's pushing us back. It just keeps pushing us back, bro. Because
Yeah.
shit, situations like this, niggas can't never let things go. The internet keep pushing certain narratives, and you never know what's true or not.
That
But
part,
with the
that
internet
part.
pushing it, shit, it make it look like it's true. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying?
When niggas talking the way they talking, it just pushing us back, just making us look like some violent motherfuckers waiting to shoot each other.
Nah, for sure, man.
It does. It's a tough thing to be able to see, man. I've always been the type to be raised thinking that the color of my skin is a blessing, never a curse. And,
Yeah.
and it's one of those things to where a lot of people and a lot of the people's mind frames is this dog eat dog world.
Yeah.
And not realizing that at the end of the day, we all just need to be able to look after each other and make sure that everyone is doing okay.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you got to get past that point of looking at somebody and having these ill will feelings. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does take certain people being the bigger person and seeking peace more than anything else.
Nah, for sure.
Seeking peace instead of power.
Yeah,
you
it
So
sucks so
it's
much that
some of
like
that.
we can so easily be seen as like a violent like race of people when I've seen other races be just as more violent. Hell, you don't see us cutting off motherfuckers' heads. You don't see us fucking randomly beating up Uber drivers because we're drunk as fuck for whatever reason. Like if you're gonna paint us violent, paint everybody violent. Cause I seen every race do it all. I seen everybody just be go above and beyond just what a temper is.
Yeah.
That part.
And little do they know the goddamn rap culture and just through music itself has created people to have the ability to push their narrative online and make a situation way worse than what it actually is.
Somebody puts their opinion online, there's going to be a series of other people that are like, I was thinking the same thing, but I just didn't post it. Let me, hop aboard this bandwagon real quick.
RIP to that man.
Yeah,
RIP.
For real, man.
What's his name? Big Juke.
Yeah.
Yeah, RIP Young Dolph, RIP all of them.
Yeah, all of that. I'm sure Memphis, a lot of people in Memphis right now are feeling a certain type of way. And I mean, Yo Gotti's definitely a big staple in Memphis.
It's
And
been
I
with me
hear
since
his-
childhood. Shit. Yo
And-
Gotti.
I hear his brother was a big,
Big
had
influence.
a big impact, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of rappers and stuff came out and was feeling a certain type of way and couldn't believe that it was true.
Yeah.
So and RP to Big Juke, Big Jog. I don't know how to pronounce it, but
Yeah.
These New Years always be having my anxiety up when it comes to like
The new year and what
'cause
may come.
that means like New Year, new loss of people. It happens every year. We just keep losing people, and it's never due to natural causes. Shit's got to change at some point. Shit's got to change at some point, but it's difficult in this world. It is difficult as hell.
And on a positive note, you know what I mean? On a more positive note, I definitely want to say congratulations to Angela Bassett getting her first Oscar award, much deserved, long overdue. Oh my goodness,
definitely.
long overdue. Long
Positive.
overdue.
Bassett, man. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, Angela Bassett, and congratulations to Keke Palmer on her first Emmy award also as well. I love to see my sisters going down the head and getting their flowers, getting their accomplishments, especially Angela Bassett, bro. Some of the movies, my mom used to play them all. Stella got her groove back, playing Tina, playing all
my
that.
God.
You know what what I mean? All types of, oh my
God,
goodness. And
Angela
then,
Bassett.
most recent, you know what I mean? Black Panther, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
So she's been monumental. I loved her in American Horror Story. Oh my goodness. That was probably one of my favorite seasons with her in it. She was playing one of the head witches that was in there. It was really good. Wonderful, wonderful television series. They got a new season right now. They got Kim K in it, if I'm not mistaken, and she over there doing her thing as well. So, definitely shout outs to them. More
career.
power to you.
Yeah. The black women, man, we love to see y'all excel, man. We need more of that. We need to push that more to the forefront.
I always love to see someone in such different settings and play their roles like phenomenally. Like imagine being in American Horror Story, playing your role fucking efficiently as fuck, and then also being in an action movie like fucking Black Panther. It's like, damn.
Yeah.
That's some skill right there.
Yeah,
Those are two different slices of two different flavors of pie.
Complete twist.
That's true talent right there, and their flowers are definitely fucking much deserved at that point. If you're out here, making moves like that, and you've been in the game as long as she has, much deserved.
Much deserved for sure.
Hey, look, why are we giving the flowers to women, man? I think some people give way too much flowers these days.
Yeah.
Way too much flowers these days,
What you
man.
mean by that?
And hey, look, man, Jada. Y'all know Jada.
Jada Waiter.
Jada Waiter. The IG, little baby mama, whatever you want to call it, right? We all know she look good, right? But God damn it, man. Why do we keep doing this to ourselves, man?
Why are we out here acting like this?
Why are we fucking doing these things, man? Apparently, fucking Jada was in a club and a guy just, the way he approached her with a Chanel bag.
Was he expecting her to be in there?
He
He knew. I think she was hosting the event.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
She was hosting the event. Now, doing something like this, I'm going to tell you the magnitude of doing something like this.
Yeah.
Somebody on the level of Jada Waiter, right? And then all these Instagram females and stuff like that. And we know everybody knows your girl is on IG or social media all day. All day. and they see these IG females like Jada Waiter, Young Miami, all of them, and how their lifestyle, they try and model their lifestyle off of that.
Yeah.
So when you got somebody that's just going to the club and she's hosting the club and you got a guy, a male that's interested in her, and the first thing that he does is buy her a Chanel bag.
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
Instantly, just like that.
That ain't
Just like
no
that.
cheap purchase. That ain't no chocolates and flowers right
Nah, man, I think, man, we're breaking.
Bro's about to miss a car payment.
Nah, bro, it's about to miss a car.
That's a couple of $100, if not $1,000, like thousands of dollars, man. And not to say like, I mean, if you got it, that's cool. But it's like,
For what purpose? Like,
at what point are we like setting a standard? Like, because at that point, I feel like we're not setting a standard. Like, the standard's gone.
But what
like,
if he got it like that? To just give.
I mean,
But it's like, why? Like, sure, liking the person's cool, giving
What
him
if
gifts,
to him
whatever.
that's his chocolate and flowers?
But like,
that's cool.
Yeah.
But
he's
man,
not. I don't think he was technically like. If he was shooting this shot, I don't think he was like he full committed to the shot over just besides just giving her a gift. Probably gave a hug.
How did she take it? Did she just give him a hug and just like
apparently I don't know. I mean, the video that I seen, she was back in her van and she was opening up the gift.
So she wasn't with the nigga.
Yeah,
So she didn't even know what the gift was when she.
I think she probably opened it like in there,
Oh.
but like, and then just kind of like flexed it afterwards.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Like,
Like this nigga just got me.
Yeah,
a fan.
yeah.
She probably like a fan just got me a Chanel bag.
yeah. She said these exact words. She said, "Hey, look, if you want to approach Jada, hey, this is how you need to come."
And now she's got an even higher standard.
Yeah. So if you got her talking like that, and guess what? Your average female, your female that you see walking around, guess what? 9 times out of 10, she look up to females of this stature.
Yeah.
And guess what? The females of this stature are saying, hey, look, if you want to approach me, this is how you do it.
Yeah. Balenciaga
You don't think-
on my toes.
You don't think that's absurd?
I think that's pretty absurd. Like, to
Are you doing that?
At this point in time, the way I feel about it is like I'm real big on treating people the way you're possibly treating people the way you would like to be treated, right? So with that, if by you giving someone something such as a Chanel bag or something as, let's say, a Emilio Pucci outfit, you know, and that's where you want to dress your shorty up in, and you have the capabilities of being able to do it, then why not?
We're not talking about that though. We're talking about first approach.
First approach.
Like,
First
it's
approach. Your first
dealing
time
with this.
meeting her.
Yeah.
First time meeting
Your
her, don't
first
know her
time
off a
meeting
lick of
her,
paint.
and
Oh,
you pull
you
up with a
only-
bag in your hand.
How many females do you think would be able to turn something like that down though?
It's not a matter of turning it down. It's a matter of like, should that is that reasonable? Like doing like your first impression with a female who
And that's
doesn't
how
know who you
first
are.
impressions are everything.
First
so
impressions
if you come
are-
in like that, I mean,
First impressions are everything, but I think what that does, I think it promotes.
Higher standards.
I'm not saying
should that be for her individually or should it be for all women? Because you can't base what another person is getting off of, like you can't base what another person is being blessed with and think that it's something that everyone is entitled.
But a lot of
Well,
females think
guess-
like that.
Guess what? That
Yeah.
is 90% of the
Yeah.
population when it comes to female. They see them. Everything that's posted on IGs. Where do you think them juicy skits be coming from?
Exactly.
I love that one with him and Ruby Rose where he ain't have enough to give her a gift.
Yeah, man. Look, where you think them gives? I mean, them ideas coming from? Because this is happening in real life. You got people.
Yeah.
You got females going to first dates and going, ordering 13 trays of oysters and shit.
Yeah, that part.
You get what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers-
So
You got
think about
motherfuckers
that,
spending
right?
like $3K
This
on
is
a dinner.
This guy didn't even take her on no date, didn't do none of that. First thing he came up was with a bag, and I think that's promoting.
How many females do you think that worked on though?
It don't matter. It's gonna work on all of them because you're giving them something. and it don't matter about if it worked or not. It's about as a man, what you're showing. You're showing that.
You're showing your capabilities and what it is that you're able to bring
Showing
on the
what
table.
you
I
can
wouldn't
truly
even
do
say
for
that.
a
You
woman.
wouldn't say that?
I
Like,
wouldn't even say that, bro. I wouldn't
That's
even say
setting the
that.
tone. If that's not, I mean,
It's
I
setting
don't
the
know
tone.
what's
It's setting the tone is
you coming with that bag.
hey, look, come with that bag. You looking like another sugar daddy.
You look, yeah,
You
yeah.
looking like another cash grab. You looking like a female shouldn't really be interested in you because you coming like that. How can a female be really truly interested in you if you coming up to him with
Showering her with gifts.
yeah, with a $800 bag. She ain't never seen this shit before. You giving her that. You think she gonna really fuck with you for you, or gonna fuck
At
with
that
you
point,
for what you
she
able to
fucking
provide?
for that bag.
The real question is how many women are with you for you or what it is that you're able to provide. Because I do feel as if as a man, our main role as a man is to be a provider.
That's a
But
part
hold
of
on.
it.
That's a part
That's
of
a
it.
part of
But
it.
like that.
I feel
That's a part of it. Yeah, but
I feel
when
like-
you're showing that, the first thing that's
the first thing should definitely not be the most.
that ain't the main thing, my guy.
Look, I'm a firm believer of like
shit, I
a
feel
modest gift beats an expensive gift.
I feel that.
If you give a female a modest gift and they fuck with it,
Yeah.
that means they fuck with you. Like
Yeah.
if you give a female like an expensive gift, and then the next time you give them a gift, like it was like a more like cheaper, modest gift, and they're not really fucking with it as much. That means they fuck with you after that point because they wanted your bag. Like
I see.
Now, what I'm saying is, I don't think that giving somebody a gift like that is bad.
yeah.
But if you
Yeah.
ain't never had no conversation, you ain't really done nothing with her, you ain't
yeah, it's
took her out on no date.
It's the
point,
circumstances. Like he knows her, she doesn't know him.
Yeah, yeah, you get what I'm saying.
He is like how I said, he is probably just a fan to her.
And you pulling up with that motherfucking Chanel bag, and she like,
But
oh,
she gonna
okay,
remember that fan.
yeah.
Yeah, no, she's never.
Hey,
that
look,
fan is.
guess what? Gonna remember him as a trick.
Yeah. Cause guess what?
Look.
He ain't clap. He ain't about to clap.
Guess what? That nigga went in that van.
Yeah.
He went in that van when he gave her that bag.
She probably walked out the door without him.
Hey,
So had
look,
probably
man.
just security and whatever friends with her.
I don't know. I think it's just promoting like being a it's just because I know trick culture
Simp
is
tendencies.
it's simp and just trick culture. And the trick culture is huge now because everybody, I mean, I hate to say it,
Every
but
female
a
feels like
lot
they
of
deserve the
females
bag.
feel like they're entitled to
To-
have
A
a
Chanel
bag, a
bag,
Chanel
yes.
bag, without doing anything.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
anything absolutely for it. So it's like, and I don't mean no sexual way. I don't mean none of that shit. I mean fucking basic human things. Have a conversation, see how this person really is, and see if you fuck with them or not. That's all I'm talking about. Nobody talking about nothing sexual. It's just realism, man. Like,
Just being able to get to know them a little bit deeper.
yeah, man.
Than just the materialistic level.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's what it's promoting, that trick shit, and man, and
I feel it.
with her posting that. I think it's just
How with her posting it and the status of her nature, she probably just validated so many other females to be
course.
able to seek the same thing.
and that's exactly what it is. You just hit the nail on the spot. Like
That's
it's wild.
Hey, monkey see, monkey do. And she said, "This monkey has a Chanel bag." How about
This
you?
monkey is crazy. This monkey is crazy.
That's crazy.
He said, "That's crazy."
Jada bad though. Jada bad.
For real.
Yeah, she bad. I ain't buzzing the wallet open for no Chanel bag
Yeah,
though.
you got it. Especially if you talking like that.
He said, "Especially talking like that."
If I'm busting out the Chanel bag, I'm shooting my shot for real. Like I'm going all chips in. Like about pull out the notepad of every one liner.
Oh my goodness.
I'm securing something.
Gotta get that number.
If it be the digits,
Gotta get the digits. And
you
stop.
better add me back on Instagram or some shit.
He said, "I need something."
You just gonna take the bag and walk off? Damn. He talking about damn.
That motherfucker sitting at home, he's like, "Fuck."
Nah,
Hey, look, let
I'm
that
calling.
bitch
I'm calling
think,
a 12.
my
This
God.
bitch just stole back from me.
I don't even want to think about that. Oh my God, that's a terrible thought.
Yeah, dog. I wouldn't even put myself in that situation to begin with, bro. I'm
Giving the girl the bag and not
Yeah.
getting absolutely no conversation.
Yeah.
Nothing, bro. You know how sick that looks.
I'm scared of how that conversation with. I'm hoping she at least chatted with him for a bit because I'm scared what truly happened was, oh, thank you.
Yeah.
And she walked away.
Yeah.
She probably gave him like the one arm hug and then walked
Might
off
have
with it.
maybe give him a follow back.
Yeah,
Probably not even that.
Maybe that follow back, and that's a maybe.
That's a big maybe.
That's a maybe, man.
That's
Damn.
a big maybe.
I'm terrified if that's how it truly went because I highly doubt bro. It's like I gave Jada Waiter a bag. I don't think any sane nigga is thinking like that.
No, for sure.
That's crazy to think about, man. It's a different time and age that we're living in, man. I feel as if a lot of the roles are reversing, man. You got a lot more men being a lot more feminine, and a lot more women being a lot more masculine nowadays.
Yeah.
It's just a different day and age, man. I think it's all just population control. I think it's all just a way for them to be able to confuse us into thinking that we are what we think we are, and we're not.
Crazy
and
part
all
is like
types
That's a hot take.
that's so prominent down here. Actually, it's very prominent down here that females like breadwinners, niggas acting like like the amount of females that have showed me texts from their nigga and it's really like, I need you home right now. I'm horny you. Where you at? Why haven't you texted me? You were supposed to be home by this time. Like, they're showing me texts like this
Nah, that's
from their
wild.
nigga who is
That's
at home
crazy.
with a headset on their head with a controller, like unemployed.
Oh my God.
That
It's,
part, right?
it's
That's
disturbing the amount of females that have showed me that shit. Like, and I feel like it's spreading.
Yeah.
I feel like it's not just over in this district. Like, I feel like it's becoming more common in places, and it's scary to think about. Like, why are we not making moves no more,
Yeah.
fellas?
Yeah, and our best move is pulling up on Jada Waiter with a fucking
Chanel bag, like.
Yeah. Nah,
I'm telling you,
that's different.
That's the best move.
He said, "I'm going all in."
that's putting all the chips in right there.
Going all in.
Oh my God, man.
It's different, man. It's a different time, day, and age, man, for sure, man.
Wow.
And Yeah, that's just the nature of the beast, man. It's the times that we living in.
Shit, it's just getting spooky out here. I'm telling you.
It really is. It really is.
I'm seeing a lack of work ethic. I'm gonna get y'all to step up.
That part.
Men going downhill. Female gaining that masculine powers and shit.
Yeah.
I'm scared when your girl ends up unemployed. Like, are you about to move? Or are you about to hand her another job application?
Oh nah, baby, they're hiring here.
Niggas gonna be like, you got fired. I'm taking the kids and leaving.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god,
I didn't know I got married to a broke bitch.
Oh my god, a female talking like that. Oh my god, that would be gross. Oh my god.
These niggas out here are losing it. And
Oh my
testosterone
God.
levels are down.
Oh my god. Oh.
I hate to fucking see it. I really do. I
Oh.
really do.
Nah, male talking like that is wild. Oh my
That's
god.
I mean, honestly, and I'm just not surprised in today's day and age, man. You hear it now. It's just like, especially out here. I want to say in this state, Washington State has one of the biggest population of single people within it.
Because everybody's a worker, man. They're trying to get to that bread. They're trying to get to the money.
Yeah.
That's why, and it benefits like the places to work out here. That's why sex work is so big out here. It's because
can
most
see
of the people are fucking singles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young ass singles. Hell, no, scratch that. Everyone's single. I've seen old fuck single, middle aged folks single, young people single. Everyone's fucking single.
That's why I'm so blessed to have both of my parents in the same household. I do appreciate that, man, because they were able to, add that structure in my life and show me, the do's and the don'ts on a major scale. Been together for years, you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, as all relationships, it has their problems and their issues, but they never once thought of, leaving their family behind and, not taking care of business. You know what I mean? Not saying that any parent is doing that necessarily if they're not together, but I'm just saying like they really stuck it through, and they had moments where they could have, called it quits, but they ain't allow it to happen. So, it just adds a whole nother level to things. Cause I even speak for myself, man. I'm, you know what I mean? Like single, no kids, no stresses, nothing like that. But I do plan on getting married and having tons of kids. It's just the biggest thing is finding the right one to do it with.
How
And
you
it's
feel
that
like
part.
that is? I feel like with me, I feel like it's throwing a needle in a fucking one of them
Needle in a haystack.
yeah,
type shit.
haystack type shit. But I think it's hard.
Find the right one is definitely hard.
It is. It takes, with me, I'm not basing it off of someone else's standards. I have my own personal standards as for what I consider to be important within a relationship. So, like, I can even sit here and give you exactly what it is that I'm personally looking for.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't want anyone to take that as the all tell like fact.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like relationships at the end of the day, no matter who you are, relationships is what you make it.
Yeah. of
So
course.
mine should be completely different and completely more special, completely more giving.
It's
and
never good to put your
appreciative.
standards out there anyway, because like there's
Yeah.
gonna be some person, whether your standards are like reasonable or not, there's gonna be that one person that doesn't fit your standards. Be like, this guy's an asshole.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's either that or there'll be somebody trying to adjust to it.
Yeah,
And that's
and
not
that
who
too.
It ain't really
Oh
them.
my goodness.
I would not want
And it don't
someone
be
who's had
them, and
to
they try,
change
and it's
them.
like,
Yeah.
just be honest with yourself. Come on,
Yeah,
mamas, you
yeah.
ain't doing it what I need you to do.
Trying to put on that show.
Finding shit to
Yeah.
work on in your relationship is one thing, but like completely changing who you are to fucking fit that puzzle piece in, it's like
Oh.
it's not it.
Just doing yourself a disservice at that point.
As one who has done it myself, you are eventually gonna break. You are going to break.
Yeah, that's one of my biggest turn-offs. Real quick, if I'm able to sniff out a female not acting in the way that she would normally act, and I feel like she adjusting herself to me. Oh yeah, no. I'm like, no, shawty. Hey, look, go ahead and
Get an E for effort.
go ahead, mess with Clyde. Go mess with fucking Dexter.
With Clyde, is
Go mess with Dexter. Hey, look. Hey, all my females that I dealt with, they know who Clyde is. That might be my toxic trait.
This nigga here.
That's crazy.
I'm like, go mess with Clyde. Man.
Oh shit! Nah, that's hilarious.
Oh,
That is
shit.
definitely hilarious, man. I'm glad that we was able to touch upon this, man, because I do know that some people they be out there and they be like, dang, you know what I mean? Like, I do love to hear about other people's takes on relationships and just things as a whole. So I'm glad we was able to put that at the forefront, man, and let some people know a little bit more about just how we feel about certain things pertaining to the subject.
I'm all for the single people movement because there's too many broken households. Too many broken households. I mean, I come from one myself, but luckily my mom and my dad stayed very prominent. Well, I lived with my mom until high school, but my dad never left. He never walked out. I seen him every week, but it was still hard. Like, not imagine it would have been much better having them together and shit like that. And almost everybody that I know also come from a broken household. It's a rarity to find someone who has had their mom and dad in the same household up until the time that they left,
And I've realized that. I've seen that.
Yeah,
for sure.
I mean, look at the numbers
Rare.
here. Out of 3 of us, you're the only one.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Exactly. It's rare.
Yeah.
Like I've told myself, man, like I plan on having I plan on having me and my woman, my wife, and my child in the household. We got to figure out a way it could work. We just have to.
For sure.
Definitely gotta get fucking very choosy with who you're fucking having children with, because I fucked up there, and now my daughter is also part of a broken household. Like,
it's patience most of all. Like, I know me, I'm not quick to jump into something that
get
I'm not
to
ready
know
for.
that person.
Yeah, and it's that part. And I always make sure that the person that I'm dealing with, the female that I'm dealing with, is also thinking in that same nature. Don't jump into something you ain't ready for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
my dad always told me one of the best things, like, you truly know if you can be with somebody if you've seen they're ugly. Like, once the good is fine, but once you've seen the ugly and you're like,
you see them behind closed
we
doors?
can work through that. Yeah. That's when you probably have found the one.
That part.
For sure.
It takes a team. It's a team effort for sure. And it takes realizing that. And like I said, man, I'm really glad that we were able to touch upon the subject, man. We talking about we was cooking up.
Cooking this motherfucker.
Yeah. We was talking
Big
about some real
sauce.
deal. Yeah.
Elbow in the pot.
For real.
Put my foot in it.
Yeah. I'm happy about that. We was talking about some real deal Holyfield right here, man. That official tissue.
What it says, episode what? God, man, I feel like this shit just be flying,
To
brother.
the point where we losing count. I remember we used to keep up. This is episode 3. This episode 4.
13, man. Wow.
Sheesh.
Yeah, we doing it. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that most of our followers, our subscribers, our people that are out there watching, showing support. Keep doing it. Keep racking up the numbers. Keep liking.
Yeah.
We're on all platforms. Spotify. If you on a road and you want to listen in and hear what it is that we got going on, tune on in.
For sure, man.
Yeah, I noticed a lot of people don't know we're on Spotify as well.
Yeah.
If you moving somewhere you can't look at the video, we on Spotify too. Get on the road, you out doing some work or something, got your earphones in, go ahead and look us up on Spotify.
For sure. It should be right there or somewhere in this bitch. Yeah, the Spotify, man. Let's run that up, man, because we everywhere with it. We everywhere with it. So
that part, and like you said, you know what I mean.
We're the
beginning
sanctuary
of the
after
new
all.
year. We are the sanctuary after all, and this is the beginning of the new year. Got a lot of great things coming up that you know what I mean. I've previously talked about. You guys will be seeing that soon. So definitely tune on in, check on in, and
for sure. Man, it's been an excellent time, man. Look, I'm gonna give y'all a hint, man. Look out for them freestyles. This be making some songs. You heard me? Some songs, man.
You're gonna see how our regular hangout sessions, the type of energy we be on.
You gonna see the real deal coded entry shit, man.
in the prime.
Yeah, exactly.
They talking about freestyles. I don't know what they talking about, man. We don't do those over here, man. I don't know what they talking about.
So,
I don't know what they talking about.
I haven't seen the final form yet.
Haven't seen the final form, man. For those of the people who think they know, you don't. And if you know, well then you just knowing on your own record because we ain't say nothing.
Y'all only seen second form. We won't do third form because third form Frieza looked crazy as hell. But y'all ain't seen the final form yet.
But y'all know what it is. This is Coded Entry. We're back at it again. We'll catch you soon.
What niggas talking about? For that shit that they be talking about, they love it.
That's all sick, huh?